वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी।
धन्यवाद। समस्त को अनुरोध आसन ग्रहण करंतु। मंचासीन अतिथि मानक विनम्र अनुरोध करुछि अशोक वृक्षरे जलदान करी कार्यक्रम शुभारंभ करबा। धन्यवाद। वर्तमान अनुरोध करी संप्रसारण शिक्षा निर्देशालय अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर प्रसन्नजीत मिश्र महोदय को से स्वागत भाषण प्रदान कर।
सुप्रभात। ओडिशा कृषि और वैषयिक विश्वविद्यालय 63तम प्रतिष्ठा दिवस उपलक्षे अनुष्ठित ए महोत्सव को एठारे उपस्थित समस्त निमंत्रित अतिथि कृषक भाई भौणी और सुधीवृंद को मो विश्वविद्यालय तरफ स्वागत करुअछि। ओडिशा कृषि विश्वविद्यालय ए देशर द्वितीय पुरातन कृषि विश्वविद्यालय और राज्यर एकमात्र कृषि विश्वविद्यालय। ओडिशा राज्य अर्थनीति प्रगति और अस्मितार वार्तावह। यार स्वर्णक्षेत्र दिवस प्रतिष्ठा दिवस रे आमर मुख्य अतिथि आमर प्रिय मुख्यमंत्री ए राज्यर गर्व और गौरव ओडिशा प्रगतिर नूतन सारथी श्रीयुक्त मोहन चरण माझी महोदय सदा उपस्थिति विश्वविद्यालय साधारण कर्मचारी ठारू छात्र छात्री शिक्षक वैज्ञानिक समस्त को उत्साहित करिछि। आमे महाशय निकट में कृतज्ञ। से आमर निमंत्रण को स्वीकार करी ये पवित्र दिवस रे ये विश्वविद्यालय परिसर को आसी आमको उत्साहित करछंती। आम प्रिय मुख्यमंत्री निजर सामाजिक तथा राजनीतिक सेवा केन्दुझर जिलार ग्रामांचल आरंभ करी गत 2 दशंधि धरी ओडिशार लक्ष लक्ष गरीब दलित निष्पेषित लोकंर स्वर भाव में निजको प्रतिपादित करिछंती। 4 थर केन्दुझर सदर विधानसभा आसन प्रतिनिधित्व करी अद्यम नेतृत्वर पराकाष्ठा प्रतिपादन करिछंती। विधानसभार दलर मुख्य सचेतक पदवी हो बा पब्लिक अकाउंट्स कमिटीर अध्यक्ष पद हो सबुठी तांको कर्म नैपुण्यतार पदचिन्ह छाड़ी जाइछंती। राज्यर मुख्यमंत्री पदरे आसीन होला परे ओडिशा को विकसित करिवार स्वप्न को साकार करिया पई तांकर पदक्षेप समस्ते उपलब्धि करि पारुछंती। महाशय आपण सम्मुख में उपस्थित कृषि सह जड़ित ये कृषक समाज कृषि वैज्ञानिक कृषि छात्र छात्री सर्वोपरि ओडिशा कृषि और वैषयिक विश्वविद्यालय तरफ मुझे स्वागत करुच्ची। मोर समस्त को अनुरोध माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ओयोटू को प्रथम पदार्पण में आम करताल दे समस्ते स्वागत करवा। आमर विशिष्ट अतिथि माननीय उपमुख्यमंत्री कृषि और कृषक सशक्तिकरण एवं शक्ति विभाग तथा ये विश्वविद्यालय उपकुलाधिपति श्रीयुक्त कनवर्धन सिंह जड़े वर्षियान जननायक जड़े ज्ञानी विज्ञानी और धुरीण राजनीतिज्ञ राजनीति तथा समाज सेवा को जीवन व्रत करी महोदय पाटनागढ़ विधानसभा क्षेत्र 5 थर
समस्त छात्र छात्री तथा सेमानकर अभिभावक मानक निमंते सूचना कार्यक्रम सरिला परे
कृषि और
कॉलेज गेट रु बाहर की लेफ्ट साइड को गले
ओडिशा साधारण जनता
कृषक भवन बोली अछि
पहुंचेबार संकल्प नैछंती हमर प्रिय
कृषक भवन ने ही आपण मानको पई समस्त निमंते
महासंघ विशिष्ट अतिथि हिसाब
मध्याह्न भोजन व्यवस्था हैछि
ओ सार को विश्वविद्यालय तरफ
सही समय रे आपण माने जो माने बॉयज हॉस्टल ले हॉस्टल अकोमोडेशन पई रजिस्ट्रेशन करछंती
सर्वोच्च स्थान रे उपस्थित
सेमाने सेठी जाई तांकर लॉन्च सरला परे रजिस्टर हॉस्टल ले एडमिशन कर परिबे
सचिव
एवं जो माने निज कॉलेज रे रजिस्ट्रेशन करि नाहंती सेमाने प्रोग्राम सरला परे कॉलेज रे रजिस्ट्रेशन करिकि तापरे हॉस्टल अकोमोडेशन पई जाबे
रासायनिक भाव रे अंतर्जातिक
एवं गर्ल्स स्टूडेंट माने जो माने गर्ल्स हॉस्टल पई अकोमोडेशन ऑप्शन नै चंती सेमाने लॉन्च सरिला परे से कृषक भवन रे समस्त पई लॉन्च व्यवस्था हैछि लॉन्च सरिला परे सेमाने लेडीज हॉस्टल कॉम्प्लेक्स जो अछि गोपबंधु चौक पाखरे गोल्डन जुबली सृजनिका एवं शारदा देवी हॉस्टल कॉलेज रे जाई कि रजिस्ट्रेशन करि सरला परे आपण माने हॉस्टल अभिमुखे जिवे एवं सेठी हॉस्टल रो एडमिशन करिवे तो यही सूचना
कृषि गवेषणा परिषद
समस्त
कार्यभार
लॉन्च व्यवस्था हैछि सरिला परे प्रोग्राम कृषक भवन रे लॉन्च करिवे बॉयज हॉस्टल जोटा सेठी कृषक भवन रे बॉयज हॉस्टल रो व्यवस्था हैछि एवं बॉयज मानकर अकोमोडेशन व्यवस्था सेठी कॉलेज रजिस्ट्रेशन सरिला परे लॉन्च परे आपण माने बॉयज हॉस्टल रे एडमिशन करिकि सेठी आपन को लगेज नै कि रहिबे
विश्वविद्यालय जने प्राक्तन तथा सुयोग्य छात्र
गर्ल्स स्टूडेंट माने समाने गोल्डन जुबली हॉस्टल जो कॉम्प्लेक्स सेठी जाई किना समान
ओडिशा सरकार के कृषि और कृषक सशक्तिकरण एवं हस्ततंत्र वन शिल्प एवं हस्तशिल्प विभाग प्रमुख शासन सचिव महोदय राज्यर चाषीकूल बुणाकार तथा ग्रामीण जनसाधारण आर्थिक उन्नति पाई विभिन्न योजना और कार्यक्रम सठिक कार्यान्वयन पाई राज्य सारा प्रशंसित निकट में महाप्रभु जगन्नाथ मंदिर मुख्य प्रशासक भाव में उल्लेखनीय कार्य करी से राज्यर पुरपल्ली ठारू सहर पर्यंत सबु वर्गर जनसाधारण निकट में प्रिय भाजित अतीत कृषि और खाद्य उत्पादन निर्देशक पद हो आंतर्जातिक कृषि गवेषणा संस्था इक्रिसाटर मुख्य पदवी हो सबुठी से निज गवेषणालब्ध ज्ञान प्रयोग कर उच्च प्रशंसित होती मिलित जातिसंघ ठारू आरंभ कर बहु जातीय और आंतर्जातिक अनुष्ठान में दीक्षांत भाषण दे सुनाम अर्जन करथिबा डॉक्टर पाड़ी आज इस सभार मुख्य वक्ता एठारे उपस्थित 30 जिलार कृषक उत्पादन संगठन कर्मकर्ता निर्देशकगण आज उत्सव मुख्य वक्ता भाई तांकर परामर्श ग्रहण करी ये उत्सव को सार्थक करिवे बोली मु आशा रखुछि मु सार को विश्वविद्यालय तरफ प्रतिष्ठा दिवस उपलक्षे स्वागत करुछि ये समारोह तथा ये सभार सभापति तथा आम प्रिय कुलपति प्रोफेसर प्रभात कुमार राउल से मध्य विश्वविद्यालय जने सुयोग्य छात्र मु आज समारोह रे आमर एकाम्र भुवनेश्वर विधायक श्रीयुक्त बाबू सिंह महोदय को स्वागत करुछि से आमर यूनिवर्सिटी रे बहुबार जोगदे विगत दिन में आमको उत्साहित करी निर्देश रे आमे गुड़ाए पिला कार्यक्रम चाषी मान कार्यक्रम हाथ को नहीं सार मुझे उत्सव को स्वागत करुछि ये समारोह सभापति श्रीयुक्त प्रभात कुमार राउल महोदय मध्य विश्वविद्यालय छात्र ये विश्वविद्यालय संप्रति विगत 3 दशंधि से निजक कृषि विश्वविद्यालय शिक्षादान गवेषणा तथा संप्रसारण सामिल कर विश्वविद्यालय को गर्वित कर नेतृत्व में आमर विश्वविद्यालय उत्कर्षतार सोपान सारा देश में समस्त कृषि विश्वविद्यालय मध्य नवम स्थान अधिकार कर सार विश्वविद्यालय सर्वस्थान विश्वविद्यालय को उन्नति पथरे नहीं चली समारोह सभापति हिसाब से सार को स्वागत करुँच मंच में उपस्थित आम विश्वविद्यालय कुलसचिव महोदय को आज उत्सव को स्वागत करुँची मो सम्मुखें बस अति विशिष्ट व्यक्ति माने श्रीयुक्त गोकुल चंद्र पति महोदय फॉर्मर चीफ सेक्रेटरी ओडिशा मुझे स्वागत करुँची डॉक्टर पी दास फॉर्मर डेप्यूटी डायरेक्टर जनरल एक्सटेंशन आईसीआर तांको मध्य स्वागत करुँची डॉक्टर आरसी अग्रवाल डीडीजी एजुकेशन आईसीआर तांको स्वागत करुँची डॉक्टर जेके जेना सर डीडीजी फिशरीज आईसीआर तांको स्वागत करुँची सुआ यूनिवर्सिटी कुलपति श्रीयुक्त प्रदीप्त कुमार नंद महोदय को मध्य स्वागत करुँची डायरेक्टर हॉर्टिकल्चर डॉक्टर रोहित कुमार लेंका महोदय को स्वागत करुँची यूबीकेवी वाइस चांसलर एवं आमर कर्नेल नारायण महांती महोदय, डॉक्टर दीनदयाल, आरबीसी ओडिशा, एनसीसी ग्रुप कमांडर समस्त को स्वागत करुच्ची। मु बर्तमान स्वागत करी ये प्रेक्षालय उपस्थित विश्वविद्यालय परिचालना परिषदर समस्त सदस्य मानू, समस्त प्राक्तन कुलपति, अध्यक्ष, निर्देशक, वित्त नियंत्रक, ओडिशा रे अवस्थित भारतीय कृषि गवेषणा परिषदर विभिन्न अनुष्ठान निर्देशक माने, तांकर वैज्ञानिक माने, कृषि और आनुषंगिक विभाग विभिन्न ऑफिसर वृंद एवं स्वतंत्र भाव निमंत्रित व्यक्तिविशेष, मैडम वाइस चांसलर, मो अन्य मान को मध्य स्वागत करुच्ची। मु स्वागत करी आम विश्वविद्यालय कार्यरत एठार उपस्थित समस्त अध्यक्ष, निर्देशक, वित्त नियंत्रक, प्राध्यापक, अध्यापक, विभागीय मुख्य, विभिन्न गवेषणा केन्द्र सहयोगी गवेषणा निर्देशक, गवेषणा प्रकल्पर मुख्य, कृषि विज्ञान केन्द्र मुख्य, अन्य वैज्ञानिक, विश्वविद्यालय कर्मचारी वृंद समस्त को मु स्वागत करुच्ची। राज्यर विशेष आज विशेष आकर्षण राज्यर 30 जिलार कोण अनुकोण आसीथिबा विभिन्न कृषि उत्पादन संगठन मानकर सदस्य, निर्देशक, कर्मकर्तागण ये समारोह जड़े जड़े निमंत्रित अतिथि से विश्वविद्यालय परिसर में पाई आम गौरवान्वित। समस्त को स्वागत करुच्ची। आम विश्वविद्यालय अंतर्गत विभिन्न महाविद्यालय पुरातन छात्र छात्री, वर्तमान छात्र छात्री एवं अवसर प्राप्त शिक्षक एवं कर्मचारी मानक मध्य मु उत्सव को स्वागत करुच्ची। आम समाज
राज्यर प्रत्येक चाषीर सुरक्षा स्वार्थर सुरक्षा होची ठीक हिसाब रे
इटी मान्यवर मुख्यमंत्री को मु अनुरोध करिवा पाई चाहे आम प्रोडक्शन टा बढ़ी पर चाष कहा को आमे बुझी खाली धान चाष को चाष बोलिक जदि आमे धरिबा तो ओडिशार चाषी मानकर प्रगति हो पारिबो नहीं। आपण माने जानी खुशी हेबे कि ये 2 मास भितरे गत 2 मास भितरे आमर सचिव महोदय ढेंकानाल रो आंब को, बलांगीर रो पुटल को, ये जो बेली कार्गो इंडिगो फ्लाइट डायरेक्टली दुबई को जाउची ताकू पठाइबार एक्सपोर्ट करिवार व्यवस्था करिछन चाषी मान।
अतिथि माने खूब जल्दी मंचासीन होगा जाऊँगी, तेणु समस्त को अनुरोध करूँ मोबाइल फोन को दयाकोरी साइलेंट किंबा स्विच ऑफ करदे। हेलो
हेलो हेलो
समस्त को नमस्कार शुभ सकाळ सबु नुआ सुंदर जेणु सुंदर सूर्य उइला बेले जेणु सुंदर फूल कलिका बेले जेणु सुंदर अगणा तुम आद्य आगमने सब नुआ मानंकु सुस्वागतम आज नुआ करी आम ए ओडिशा कृषि और वैषयिक विश्वविद्यालय बृहत परिवार जोड़ी होइतिबा आपण समस्त को शुभेच्छा एवं मंच मंडन करुवा आमर सम्माननीय अतिथि गण को सादर स्वागत जनाऊँ आज प्रवेश उत्सव 2025 को एवं भारतर द्वितीय सर्वपुरातन एवं ओडिशार एकमात्र सरकारी कृषि विश्वविद्यालय परिसर को तेबे आज शुभ अवसर रे आम ओयूएटी परिवार मुख्य तथा आज सभार सभापति ओयूएटीर मान्यवर कुलपति महोदय प्रोफेसर प्रभात कुमार राउल सार उपस्थित रही आमको महिमान्वित करिसेंती तांकर एही सदय उपस्थिति निमंते स्वागत जणाइबा पूर्वक संवर्धित करने को अनुरोध जनाऊँगी ओयूएटीर कृषि महाविद्यालय भुवनेश्वर अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर विजय कुमार महापात्र महोदय को। धन्यवाद आम सहित आज आम सभार मुख्य अतिथि भावे एशियन स्कूल ऑफ बिजनेस मैनेजमेंट प्रतिष्ठाता सभापति प्रोफेसर विश्वजीत पट्टनायक को पाई आम गर्वित अनुरोध करी ओयूएटीर छात्र कल्याण अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर सुशील कुमार पंडा महोदय को आज मुख्य अतिथि को आमर ये अनुष्ठान को स्वागत करने पूर्वक संवर्धित करेंगे। धन्यवाद आज मुख्य वक्ता भावे आम सहित आम पाइचु रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज ग्रुप प्रेसिडेंट श्री विजय कुमार साहू महोदय को अनुरोध करी ओयूएटीर छात्र कल्याण अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर सुशील कुमार पंडा महोदय आज मुख्य वक्ता को आमर ये अनुष्ठान को स्वागत करने पूर्वक संवर्धित करेंगे। धन्यवाद आम सहित सम्मान्य अतिथि भावे आम पाइचु ओडिशार सेंट्रल रेंज डेप्यूटी इंस्पेक्टर जनरल ऑफ पुलिस वरिष्ठ आईपीएस ऑफिसर डॉक्टर सत्यजित नायक महोदय को जे आम ओयूएटीर आलुमिनी अनुरोध करी कृषि महाविद्यालय अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर विजय कुमार महापात्र महोदय को से सम्मान्य अतिथि को स्वागत करने पूर्वक संवर्धित करेंगे। धन्यवाद पर अनुरोध करी ओयूएटीर आईसीआर नोडाल सेल नोडाल ऑफिसर डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी महांती मैडम को से कृषि महाविद्यालय भुवनेश्वर तथा वन महाविद्यालय अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर विजय कुमार महापात्र महोदय को संवर्धित करेंगे। अनुरोध करी मैडम को से मंचासीन ओयूएटीर छात्र कल्याण अध्यक्ष तथा पशु चिकित्सा और पशुपालन महाविद्यालय अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर सुशील कुमार पंडा महोदय को संवर्धित करेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद समस्त को आउ थे स्वागत जनाऊँ आमर ये परिसर को आज कार्यक्रम को तेबे सब आरंभ तांकठू सब अंत भी तांकरी पाखरे से अनंत कोटि ब्रह्मांडर देवता महाप्रभु जगन्नाथ को पादपद्म भक्ति नैवेद्य जाचना करी पवित्र प्रदीप प्रज्वलन पूर्वक आज कार्यक्रम को शुभ उद्घाटन करने निमंते मंचासीन अतिथि मानक अनुरोध जनाऊँ। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। विद्यादायिनी माँ सरस्वती आवाहनी रे यूनिट 8 सरस्वती शिशु विद्या मंदिर छात्री मानकर वृंदगान निमंते अनुरोध जनाऊछु।
बसिया समझे बसिया वंदना बसिया हाँ बसी वंदना समझे अनुरोध कर बसिया
धन्यवाद। एथिरे कंठदान करथिबा कुनी कुनी कंठशिल्पी नव्या निकिता शुभलक्ष्मी प्रलिप्ता मनीषा सौम्याश्री आराध्या एवं स्वस्ति एवं बाद्य सहयोग करथिबा छात्र मुरली मनोहर एवं प्रसन्न गुरुजी को अनेक अनेक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन पूर्वक ओयूएटी तरफ कृतज्ञता जनाऊछु। परे परे अनुरोध करी ओयूएटी छात्र कल्याण अध्यक्ष तथा पशु चिकित्सा एवं पशुपालन महाविद्यालय अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर सुसेन कुमार पंडा सार को तांकर स्वागत संभाषण प्रदान करने पाई।
A very good morning to all of you. I have the honor and a privilege of extending my hearty welcome to one and all on this auspicious Pravesh Utsav OUAT 2025. Honorable Vice Chancellor OUAT, Professor Prabhat Kumar Raul, President of the function, respected Professor Vishwajit Patnaik, Founder President of Asian School of Business Management, University as the Chief Guest, esteemed Sri Vijay Kumar Sahu, Group President, Strategic HR, Chairman's Office, Reliance Industries Limited as the Chief Speaker, respected Dr. Satyajit Naik, IPS, DIG Central Range, Government of Odisha as the guest of honor, respected Professor Vijay Kumar Mahapatra, Dean College of Agriculture, Bhubaneswar, esteemed Deans, Directors, Registrar, controller, senior officers, faculty members, staffs of OUT. Our special attraction, my dear fresher students who have made a maiden entry to this temple of education, Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology, their esteemed parents and guardians. I also welcome the deans, faculty, freshers and guardians of OUT outlying colleges, College of Agriculture Chipilima, College of Horticulture Chiplima, College of Agriculture Bhavanipatna, College of Fisheries Rangailunda, who are present virtually. I feel honored to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Head of OUT family, who is a worthy alumnus of this university, having a luminous academic career, starting his intermediate science from Revencha College, graduation, post-graduation from OUT, and a PhD from Indira Gandhi Agriculture University, Raipur. He has served this university in all the three domains of teaching, research, and extension. Served in key management positions like Associate Director of Research, Director Agro Polytechnic, Director Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, Dean Extension Education, Dean College of Agriculture, Dean College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry. Also served as MD Apical, Government of Odisha, for promotion of agri-entrepreneurship and food processing till he assumed the office of the Vice Chancellor in September 2022. A hearty congratulations to our Honorable Vice Chancellor for his reappointment last week on 9th of September by Honorable Governor for the second term for the university, and again to give more strength and opportunity for this university for the students, farmers and all the faculty members. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, a reputed teacher, was awarded with the Best Teacher Award of the university in 2010. As a researcher, has more than 95 research publications to his credit, 25 books and book chapters. Also successfully handled many research projects, including 3 funded by Government of Norway, Japan, USA. Visited many foreign countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Cambodia, Japan, Norway, Sweden, Italy, France, Philippines, and USA on several occasions on academic and research assignments. Professor Rahul has been awarded with Bovid Research Fellowship Award 2006, Janata Gaurav Award 2010, Pratibha Samman 2018, Krushi Ratna Samman 2018, Professor Parija Smriti Samman 2021, Professor Gokulananda Mahapatra Samman 2022, Parivesh Chakra Samman 2023, Ekamra Sri Samman 2023, Pranakrishna Parija Samman 2023, Shiksha Gaurav Samman 2023, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Krishi Utkarsh Samman 2024, Top 20 Most Inspirational Personalities of Odisha Award 2024, Outstanding Vice Chancellor in India Award 2025, in India Education Summit 2025. As Dean of Extension Education, also received Pandit Deendayal Upadhyaya Krishi Vigyan Protsahan Puraskar in 2018 and 2019. Besides, he has been nominated as the Executive Council member of Association of Indian University 2024 to 26 and also Red Cross Society of Odisha 2025. He has contributed to a greater outreach of agricultural science and technology to the farming community of Odisha on tribal farmers and tribal youths for their sustainable livelihood and agri-entrepreneurship. The university is transformed in all aspects of education, research and extension under his dynamic leadership for OUT. And OUT now is very popular in all households of Odisha and nationally acclaimed. Sir, I welcome you, sir, for this year on this Pravesh Utsav of OUT. It is my privilege to welcome Professor Vishwajit Patnaik, our chief guest, who is a distinguished former professor of 3 Indian Institutes of Management, IIM Indore, Lucknow and Mumbai. He is a renowned thought leader in the field of organizational behavior and human resource management. Currently, he is the founder and president, Chancellor of ASBM University. Under his leadership, ASBM has earned international accreditation from the Accreditation Council for Business Schools programs and quickly emerged as one of the leading universities in the country. A fellow of All India Management Association, published 27 books and 106 research papers published in leading and national and international journals. He became a professor and chair of HR and OB area at IIM Indore at a remarkable young age of 35. Similarly, he done the position of the director of a national institute, Indian Institute of Bank Management, Reserve Bank of India institution at the age of 38. He has worked with over 1,000 senior executives worldwide, providing leadership coaching, strategic HR counseling, and conducting highly acclaimed executive training programs. He is widely known for his innovative teaching methods, such as integrating films like Lagan to teach complex leadership and team building concepts. This method, which earned him the affectionate sobriquet, the Lagan Professor. Professor Patnaik is a pioneer in the quality movement in education. He has been nominated by the Honorable President of India to serve on the courts governance of boards of Central University of Rajasthan, Guru Ghasidas Central University. He also served as an advisor to the Union Public Service Commission and has played a key role in shaping national policy, specifically the education policy, as a member of the Niti Aayog. Sir, there is also a lot of contributions for which he is acknowledged with many awards. Education Leadership Award 2023, Lifetime Achievement Award 2022 from the World Education Congress, the Teaching Excellence Award from SCBSP USA, Business Excellence Award 2021, apart from prestigious national honors like Deccan Herald Award for Best Teacher in Management and Devang Mehta Award for Best Professor in HRM. SCBSP has recognized him as one of the top 10 management educators of the world. He is listed in global directories such as Marcus Who is Who in the world and a leading scientist of the world, further cementing his status as a global leader in HRM education and practice. Sir, I welcome you with sincere gratitude for your kind presence. Our esteemed Chief Speaker, Vijay Kumar Sahu, Group President, Strategic HR, Chairman's Office, Reliance Industries Limited, a true spirited motivator and an ally of OUT fraternity, who has over 3 decades of very rich experience in top leadership positions in leading national and international corporations with business in technology, telecom, media, retail, financial services, and management consulting. He specializes in the areas of business and organization strategy relating to talent and technologies, human resource management, leadership development, organization development, capacity skills development, and employability. He is currently the group president, working with the chairman, Mr. Mukesh Ambani, for building the strong leadership and organization capabilities for all business of Reliance industries such as Jio, retail, new commerce, JioMart, media, healthcare, education, Jio University, and all other emerging business of the group. Prior to this role, Vijay Sahu sir was the global head HR of Wipro Technologies and worked under the mentorship of legendary philanthropist and most respected corporate leader, Mr. Azim Premji. He was also member on the board of Wipro Spectrum Mind BPO company. Before Wipro, he was the principal consultant in PwC and founding HR head of IDBI Bank. Founder chairman, Retail Skills Council of India, remained the chairman of FICCI Skills Development Forum, founder chairman of Skills Development Committee of Indian Merchants Chamber, honorable member of Chandigarh University Corporate Advisory Board, advisor to Niti Aayog, again also serving on the governing advisory boards, academic councils of many reputed universities and educational institutions like KIT, Centurion University, Ramaya Institute of Management Study, Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management, and the J.K. Lakshmipat University, etc. He has been a regular writer and speaker in various global forums in the areas of emerging technologies, talent, economy, education, skills, development, and employability. A chief mentor of Mosaic, mitigating miseries of migrants by putting people back to work. People know him for his humility, with his sharp intellect, backed by tremendous energy and a deep commitment to social service. I welcome you, sir, to this Pravesh Utsav. Dr. Satyajit Naik, IPS, DIG Central Range, a proud alumnus of OUT, with a bachelor degree in veterinary science and animal husbandry. Again, having many educational affiliations, advanced management program in public policy from Indian School of Business, Mohali, Punjab, master's degree in policy management, MDPM from Osmania University, Hyderabad, cyber crime expert training courses, National Cyber Crime Training Center, NCRB, MHA, Government of India. He has been conferred with many awards, Antrik Suraksha Seva Padak 2017, Government of India for controlling Naxal activities. Scholar of Excellence and the Dean's List from Indian School of Business, Mohali, Punjab. DGP Odisha appreciation for successfully conducting mega events like Asian Games and World Cup Hockey. NCRB's running trophy for empowering police with the information and technology. Scotch Governance Award 2023. He made many initiatives during his police career. Digitalization of policing, SR management system, online citizen service through mobile apps modules, community policing program and counter-insurgency measures in LWE affected districts, successfully handled communal tension and Bangladesh infiltration issues in Baleshwar, Bhadrak, Rath Yatra in Puri. He is having again many interests other than police, other than veterinary profession. He is a marathon runner, and again he backed Dubai full marathon 42 kilometers race 2024 as Mumbai full marathon 42 kilometers in 2019 and 19. Second position in National Police Academy, Hyderabad. Adventure cycling 200 kilometers Golden Triangle. Swimming, National Police Academy medal winner. Trekking, Mahendragiri, and horse riding. Again, with playing lawn tennis, football, cricket, badminton, traveling and reading books. So many extracurricular activities. I welcome my, so it again on this occasion, though I was a teacher, I feel proud on this occasion my student is on this stage. I welcome my colleagues, Professor Vijay Mahapatra, a true professional leading in the College of Agriculture, mentoring and nurturing the students of agriculture. Again, I welcome you all present over here. More special day for the freshers entering into a new life. You are fortunate that you have stepped into a prestigious university, Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology, which will shape you for the future with a bright career and a great professionalism. We all know that there is a demand in agriculture, veterinary science, agricultural engineering, fisheries, and community science. All the areas, the profession, whole government of India, government of Odisha, they are looking for the professionals like this. It is not only for the farmers, it is also for the country's economy. On behalf of OUT, I assure you that OUT will be your second home for the coming years, and your teachers will be the next to your parents and guardians as the custodian of your career. Today, you have come leaving your home, you must be crying, but again I say, when you will complete your degree, when you will leave this campus, you will also cry because of your all the affection for this university, for your profession, for the college, and also for the teachers and the staff. All my very best wishes for the coming days, and again, I wish all the best, not only for your stay, but also for the career opportunities. Thank you all.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। तबे गत अगस्त 24 तारिख रे ओयूटी तार 64तम प्रतिष्ठा दिवस पालन करिछि। दीर्घ 63 वर्षर इतिहास को जदि लिपिबद्ध करने को चेष्टा करूँ ताले पृष्ठा नियंट पड़िबो। तबे निकट अतीत रे ओयूटीर किछि कथा किछि उपलब्धि को नै तयारी हेइतिबा ए वीडियो ओयूटी एंड ओवरव्यू आपण मानक पई।
University of Agriculture and Technology, OUAT, was established in Bhubaneswar on 24th August 1962 as the second oldest agricultural university of the country. The university has triple mandates of teaching, research and extension education in agriculture and allied areas. OUAT secured 22nd position in India as per the NIRF ranking 2023 under agriculture and allied category. The university is offering undergraduate, postgraduate, diploma and certificate courses in agriculture and allied sciences through 10 constituent colleges, a center for postgraduate studies and 10 agro-polytechnic centers. Quality of education is ensured through smart classrooms, well-equipped laboratories, instructional farm, livestock farm complex, veterinary clinical complex, Center for Wildlife Complex, and Educational Museum. It is to mention that the girl students outnumber the boys. 86 undergraduate students have got exposure to advanced laboratories in USA, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Philippines. 25 faculties have completed international trainings in countries like USA, Australia, Germany, Italy, Canada, Kenya, Chile, Japan, Philippines, Thailand, etc. 6 professors from USA and UK have imparted education in the university as international visiting professors. The Central Library, with more than 110,000 books, 32,000 e-books, 11,000 technical reports, 6,000 theses, 104 journals, and access to various e-resources, is contributing to the knowledge pool of the university. 28 hostels with 3,000 capacity provide quality accommodation for the students. Out of these, 16 hostels are exclusively meant for the girls. Sports activities are promoted through gymnasium with 16 station multi-gym and facilities for various games. Students also excel in Agri-Unifirst and Agri-Sports activities. Besides, the students excel in NCC activities under 1st Odisha R&B Squadron and NCC Air Wing. Blood donation, plantation, campus cleaning, etc. are regularly taken up under NSS activities. The university undertakes research activities through 12 regional research and technology transfer stations and substations, 7 commodities research stations, 51 All India coordinated research projects, and various ad hoc projects. Well-equipped central instrumentation facility, biotechnology laboratory, tissue culture laboratory, big data center, and other laboratories fulfill the research requirement of students and scientists. The university has developed 191 varieties of 32 crops suitable for various agroclimatic conditions. Out of these, 23 varieties have been protected under PPVFR authority. Several farm machineries including ragi thresher cum perler, straw chopper cum seeder, millet seed drill, and power-operated coconut dehusker have been developed. The university has obtained 5 utility patents on raw stone apple slicer, miniaturized vegetable oil refining unit, ragi thresher cum perler, portable evaporatively cooled storage system, and process for manufacture of an arachicidal composition in the form of decoction. 3 design patents on black pepper thresher cum grader, power tiller operated half-feed paddy thresher, and 4 row seed drill for millets have been registered under the Design Act. GI tagging has been obtained on Dhenkanal Magji, Nayagarh Kantemundi Brinjal, and Simlipal Kai Chutney of Odisha with initiatives of the university. The university has obtained license for production and marketing of biofertilizer and biocontrol agent. The name OUAT Kalinga has been registered for branding of products, technologies and services of the university. A colored chicken, OUAT Kalinga Polishri, has been resynthesized for the benefit of rural farmer. Registration of 4 cattle, 3 buffaloes, 1 sheep and 1 chicken native to Odisha has been done with ICAR for conservation of indigenous animal breeds. Steps are being taken for registration of Malkandri pony. Technology transfer activities are carried out by the Directorate of Extension Education through 31 Krishi Vigyan Kendras and other extension projects. During 2022-23, the Krishi Vigyan Kendras have organized capacity building program for 44,194 farmers, 6,315 rural youths, and 4,419 extension personnel. The project on capacity building, skilling, agro enterprises, and entrepreneurship development in the 7 mineral-bearing districts of Odisha is operating with the funding support from Ombadsi. A World Bank-supported project, REWARD, is operating in the state with OUAT as its technical partner. The project is envisaged to have science-based watershed planning and development in 7 districts of Odisha. The OUAT Wellness Center is functioning at the university headquarters to address the health-related issues of students, faculties, scientists, and staff. Academic and research collaborations have been strengthened with national and international organizations, including CGIAR and ICAR institutes.
Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology Bhubaneswar is the lone public funded farm university of Odisha. It is one unique and unified model offering courses from diploma to doctorate and also across all agriculture and allied sciences. The university is committed to the farming community of the state through its innovative technologies, excellent services, and also the products. The university has accomplished landmark success through the performance of its students at a national and international level. So also the development of varieties, technologies, and also its outreach programs, as well as it has in respect of conservation of local germplasms and the animal genetic resources and several aspects in the field of agriculture and allied sciences. In future days, the university will expand its horizon through introduction of a new course curricula, exposure of its students and faculty to overseas upcoming labs, redesigning research agenda, and revisiting its outreach programs. I deeply acknowledge the wholehearted support of the stakeholders through the long journey of the university, and also we are committed for excellence. My best wishes to all of them.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आमे गर्व और गौरव करू ओयूएटी को नहीं तार प्रतिटी उपलब्धि को नहीं. तबे आम सहित सम्माननीय अतिथि भावे आमे पाइछु आम ओयूएटी रो गर्व आमर आलुमिनस ओडिशा सेंट्रल रेंज रो डेप्यूटी इंस्पेक्टर जनरल ऑफ पुलिस वरिष्ठ आईपीएस ऑफिसर डॉक्टर सत्यजित नायक महोदय को अनुरोध करिबे तांकर संभाषण रखिया पई.
Jai Jagannath, respected Vice Chancellor Professor Prabhat Kumar Raul, Chief Guest Professor Vishwajit Patnaik, Founder and President ASVM University, Bhubaneswar, Chief Speaker Sri Vijay Kumar Sahu, Group President Strategic HR Chairman's Office Reliance Industries Limited, Professor Vijay Kumar Mahapatra, Dean College of Agriculture, Bhubaneswar, Professor Sushan Kumar Panda, DSW, OUAT, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, proud parents, and my dear freshers. प्रथमे मु आपण मानकु मोर हृदयरु अभिनंदन जनाऊँगी. प्रवेश उत्सव 2025 रे जोग देवाटा मो पाई गर्वर कथा. इट्स इंडीड ए प्राउड प्रिविलेज फॉर मी टू स्टैंड बिफोर यू टुडे ऑन दिस ऑस्पिशियस ओकेजन ऑफ प्रवेश उत्सव 2025. I am truly honored to join as a guest of honor and to welcome the fresh batch of students who have been admitted to various categories in agriculture and allied sciences at the Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology, Bhubaneswar. At the outset, let me congratulate each one of you. You are here not merely as a student, but as the torch bearer of a noble mission, the mission of feeding the nation, conserving our natural resources, and shaping the sustainable future. Choosing agriculture and allied science is not just choosing a career, it is choosing the responsibilities, service, and innovation. OUT, as we all know, is not just an institution, it is a legacy. Since its inception, it has been cradle of agriculture, education, research, and extension in Odisha. This university has produced many scientists, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and progressive farmers who have transformed the agricultural landscape of our state and beyond. Today, you became part of this rich heritage. प्रिय छात्र छात्री माने कृषि केवल चाष नुहे यह जीवन आमर चाषी हाथ में अच्छी देशर भविष्यत आपण माने विज्ञान और प्रयोगर नूतन पथर पदार्पण करुछंती पुस्तक रे पढ़िबाकू परीक्षा रे उत्तीर्ण हेबाकू मात्र नुहे चाषींकर जीवन बदलिबाकू ओडिशार कृषि को नुआ दिग देबाकू देश को खाइबाकू देबाकू आपण मानकू प्रस्तुत हेबाकू पड़िबो। Dear students, you are entering this campus at a time when agriculture is undergoing unprecedented transformation. From traditional farming practices, we are moving towards climate smart agriculture, biotechnology, precision farming, artificial intelligence in farm operations, and innovations in food technology. The challenges of climatic changes, water scarcity, and food security are immense, but equally immense are the opportunity before you to bring solutions, to innovate, to lead. My humble advice to all of you is be curious, ask questions, challenge the existing ideas, and seek solutions. Be hardworking. Agriculture teaches us that there is no harvest without toil. Be innovative. Think beyond textbook. Look for a way to apply your knowledge in real life situations. Be compassionate. Remember that farmers are at the heart of this sector and work for the welfare of and their dignity of the farmer. Be global in vision but rooted in values. Never ever forget your responsibilities towards your land, your people, and your state. OUT will not only give you a degree, but also shape your character, your values, your vision. Your teachers are your guides. The campus is your laboratory, and the farming community of Odisha is your classroom. As you begin this exciting journey, I bless each one of you with the strength of dreaming big, the courage to experiment, and the humility to serve. May your years in OUT be full of learning, friendship, creativity, and growth. And you may emerge as the leaders who will contribute to a prosperous, sustainable, and food secure in India. As I stand here, flooded with nostalgia, I am reminded of the transformative journey as well as undertaken during the years in this esteemed institution of veterinary science. College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry has not only equipped me with the knowledge and skill, but also instilled in me the deep sense of responsibilities towards the welfare of animal and well-being of our communities. To allow me to take a moment to share a few reflections from my lifetime as a student here. The College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry and my professors are also sitting here, which has been more than just an institution, and it has been a second home for me a place where lifelong friendships were forged and dreams took flight. The classroom echoed with the wisdom of our dedicated teachers, and the corridor witnessed our transformation from eager novices to aspiring professionals. I have been transferred from the veterinary profession to Orissa Administrative Service, to later on joining in Indian Police Service and continuing with the recent completing my management degree from Indian School of Business. It's a long journey full of challenges and struggle, and fondly remember those days for spending time for civil service preparation amidst the hustle and bustle of the college life, the late night study sessions, the rigorous preparations schedule, and the unwavering support of my mentors and peers. All of these factors played a crucial and pivotal role in shaping my journey beyond the college gates. The lesson learned during those days continues to guide me in my professional endeavors till today. As we all gather here today, I am filled with the pride witnessing the legacy of excellence and indomitable spirit that characterizes these institutions. To the current students, I urge you to seize every opportunity, cherish each moment, and use the knowledge and skill acquired here to make a meaningful impact in the field of agriculture and allied sciences. To the teachers and staff, thank you for your tireless dedication to nurturing the young minds and fostering an environment conducive to learning and growth. Your guidance has been the beacon of lights, the way for countless students, myself included. मोर आशीर्वाद ओ शुभकामना सदा आपण मानकर सहित ओडिशार कृषि भारतर कृषि आपण मानकर हातरे सुरक्षित. Once again, I warmly welcome you all to these great institutions. The future of agriculture rests on your shoulder. Carry it with pride and purpose. धन्यवाद. जय जगन्नाथ. जय हिंद.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आपणकर उपस्थिति एवं पिलामानंकु जो एनकरेज करचंती सेति पई. तबे आम सहित आज मुख्य वक्ता भावे आमे पाइछु रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज रो ग्रुप प्रेसिडेंट श्री विजय कुमार साहू महोदय को अनुरोध करिवे कार्यक्रम को संबोधित करिवे.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone present here. Respected Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Prabhat Kumar Raul, esteemed faculty members, the distinguished guests on the dais, parents, and above all, the bright young students stepping into OUAT today. So there are students from all disciplines like agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries, all of you are here. Your parents are here. When parents come with children, their dreams, their hopes, their aspiration creates an inspiration for the students, for the children, and also a responsibility. So when you are joining this degree, it's today an inspiration for you and also a responsibility. It's truly an honor for me to be here at this Pravesh Utsav, the orientation program for the incoming undergraduate batch of 2025. Today, each one of you begins not just a course, but a lifelong journey of knowledge, service, and discovery, more importantly. The significance of agriculture in India. Agriculture is the foundation. Like after God, if anybody creates something, it's the farmer. Everybody else, they extract or the process. But the farmer is the one, agriculture is the one which creates. It's just not another sector of the economy. It is the very foundation of life and livelihood in our country. Nearly half of India's population depends on agriculture and allied sectors for their livelihood. Earlier, agriculture used to contribute 47-48% towards GDP. It has come down to 16%. It has come down because the service sector, the manufacturing and other sectors are contributing more. That happens with the development of the country. We are the world's largest producer of milk, thanks to Amul, pulses, spices, and one of the top 2 in rice, wheat, fruits, and vegetables. This university is the second oldest university in agriculture in this country. So these kind of universities today have made us what has happened to us today in terms of achieving this global rank. Despite the achievement, our productivity per hectare and per worker lags behind countries like the USA, Brazil, and China, where fewer people work in agriculture, but output is many times higher. For them, agriculture is like factory, like assembly line. So they produce thousands of acres, they will do the same crop, and they will complete mechanization. They have integrated mechanization, like the farm equipments to drone in the sky, looking at with the computer vision camera, identifying where the pests are affecting, or where the soil moisture, the nutrition in the soil, or the crop impact in terms of the diseases. So all that is actually operating in an integrated manner. That's why their productivity is that much more higher. This gap is not a weakness for us, it's an opportunity for people like you. You know, with ChatGPT, when IT sector, people are seeing the risk in terms of their career, employment opportunities, the biggest opportunity is going to come actually in agriculture. So for you, the next generation of agricultural professionals, it's a challenge to turn India's scale into productivity, resilience, and prosperity. The world's population now is 8 billion people. Out of that, we are here 1.46 billion people in our country. So we are the largest in terms of population. This will reach by 9.7 billion by 2050. These people need to be fed. To feed everyone, global food production must rise, if you compare with the 2000 data, by 70%. In our childhood, I remember, like in villages, I come from a village. So in villages, people don't get food in this season, like September, October, November, till the crop comes, next crop. Many people in my childhood I have seen, they don't have food to eat. So the rice will be scarce. At that time, mandia, that millet used to be there, or that one kharif crop called kolothavuli kuhante gaare, that will be there. Some people will just boil it and eat it. I have seen it in my childhood. So coming from there today, thanks to India's development, and we have grown. We are able to feed our people today, but most other parts of the world still, in Africa and in many other parts of the world, people still go unfed. Total world is actually 100 million square kilometers. Out of that, half of this is actually dedicated to agriculture. So that much of the planet is engaged in agriculture for feeding the people of this planet. Like Mr. Nayak talked about the climate change. The climate change, because of the increase in temperature, India has also started experiencing, like our rice production and wheat production will directly get impacted. And with that, how do we actually take care of the food safety, etc.? These are the matters of research for all you new people entering in. Those will be the new challenges for you. So this is where the science, technology, and innovation become non-negotiable. Drones, AI, satellites, biotechnology, sensors, and sustainable practices must work hand in hand with the traditional wisdom. So when a farmer in our village, he will grow in a patch paddy. After paddy is over, he will try rabi crop. If the rabi crop fails, he will do the vegetables, or sometimes half the crop rabi, half of it vegetables like spinach, brinjal, potato, so onions. So he will try to make it self-sufficient. Whatever he wants to consume, so he will try to kind of produce that. And in the side, he will have a cow or a buffalo, with some people will have goats and hens. They will also start creating like the wholesome that is required for their family. Increasingly, people have started in the villages producing surplus, and collectively that surplus has contributed to our milk surplus being so much, and we have become the largest in the world. Now the time has come, because we have small farmers, marginal farmers, how to aggregate them, like farmer producer organizations as an initiative of Government of India is there, how to organize them collective to collective farming after meeting the needs of the village, needs of the people, state, needs of the nation, how we can be a net export surplus country so that we can export outside. So agriculture food, today is not only about growing food, but also about ensuring that the food we produce is safe, high quality and traceable. If you go to a farmer today, he doesn't eat the rice that he sells in the market. So he has 1 acre of land or 2 acres of land. He will keep it separate. He will not put fertilizers. He will not put pesticide. He will not put any chemicals, and he will grow crop there, the old traditional native crops, patia, bhutia, all those paddy in our villages, and that they will keep to eat in the family. And whenever they have to sell, they will do male, female, those hybrid crops, and they will put all kinds of fertilizers, pesticides, whatever the chemicals, and they will sell through mandi, and that we all urban people will consume. That's why half of the stomach diseases and all other related diseases come to us because of those fertilizers, those chemicals. Now this is our responsibility to help the farmers, like how with the minimum chemical usages, with more innovative ways, he can actually produce fruits, vegetables, rice, wheat, everything which is safe to eat. Safe to eat is the most important aspect of our agriculture and food now. Every year, unsafe food causes hundreds of thousands of deaths globally, and billions of dollars are lost in rejected exports and healthcare costs. Consumers increasingly want to know where their food come from. If you have to export outside India, then the consumers will ask what is the traceability of that food. There you need technologies. So traceability systems, like you need traceability of IoT sensors, computer vision sensors, AI sensors to give complete end-to-end blockchain, end-to-end traceability of the food produced or the animal, like you saw the Kashmir, where that, the meat was kind of spoiled, but they were eating and falling sick. Food poisoning was happening. So because of the food had gone through temperature, which is more than, if it is frozen, more than -18 degrees, it will get spoiled. If it is chilled environment, it has to remain. If it is more than 5 degrees Celsius, it will get spoiled. So when you don't take care of that, the food gets spoiled, and when we eat, sometimes food poisoning, etc., you must have seen very often happens because of that. So there technology can help. Students of OUAT, this is your chance to lead designing safe, transparent food systems, not only for India, but for the world. OUAT, I know, I have been very regular visitor in OUAT now for quite some time. I had come once, we had a project in Italy to do on the food safety, like when they grow the basil crop. I came actually first and met Ravi Ratnam sir and Dean sir and VC sir and many other professors. So when they grow the basil crop, so how they can, the weeds grow. And with the basil, weeds gets processed. So in the processed food, the weeds also come along with the basil. How to stop it at a weed stage, how to stop it at a processing stage, and how to kind of give the safe to eat food to their consumers. For that kind of a project, I had actually come to discuss with OUAT professors, and I was surprised. Actually, I did a lot of research on AI. And then when I came here, I saw they have much more practical knowledge and much deeper insight to handle those kind of situations. So you have people here who are very, very learned, very well researched, very deep, and they are embracing newer technologies. So this is an opportunity for you all youngsters who have joined. This is a great university to participate in that process of newer technologies adoption and using it in your education. I know OUAT has been working with AI kind of startups in terms of vision AI, IoT sensors, edge computing, and AI agents. So AI for crop health monitoring, remote sensing, and computer vision. Soil moisture analysis, like I told you, Western countries it has started happening, and crop modeling. Agro advisory systems. Food safety compliance for the food traceability, I gave you that example. And there are many entrepreneurship opportunities that are coming, not only doing the agriculture per se, but in the food processing, in food traceability, food safety, food quality. So all of you, rather than seeking job going forward, when you complete your degree, start thinking from now, like not only I learn to support in India's agricultural development, but how do I start becoming, even if you can seek employment, but rather than preparing myself for seeking employment, how I prepare myself even to be an entrepreneur, and rather than being an employment seeker, I become an employment giver. So that's the time for all of you to kind of start taking this opportunity. So you will get these opportunities to learn here, but I think the opportunity for you also to start in an entrepreneurial mindset. Sir talked about be curious and keep learning. Now learning is multidimensional. It is no longer that the way we learned earlier, it is no longer sequential. It is multidimensional and multimodal. So if you just learn agriculture, but just don't learn around it, what are the deep tech like AI, computer vision, IoT, ambient intelligence, blockchain, how it is accelerating the process of agriculture, either in farming or food processing or consumption system of traceability, quality, it will not be a complete education. Be innovative, look at problems rather than opportunities. You know, it's like these are not statements. Every single day, what the farmer faces in the kind of villages. I visited KVK of Jagatsinghpur. I was discussing the scientists there. Every day, when they interact with the farmers have different kinds of problems. So like, I'm today kind of putting fertilizer in my land. I don't know, in the evening today, there will be heavy rain and it will be washed away. But just imagine you have a connection with the weather app, and when you are asking your kind of companion app you can make for the farmers, you ask him, I'm going to put fertilizer in Jagatsinghpur district. The weather map with the AI agent can tell you by satellite system, today in the evening there is rainfall here, so don't put fertilizer now, put it after 3 days. Now if you, to a farmer, you can give this kind of a companion app and he can use it, just imagine how much it will help him. Similarly, sowing the seeds, growing the plants, harvesting. You'll see many people in those coastal areas, when they're harvesting the crop, they have cut the paddy today, there'll be heavy rain and continuous 3 days rain, and the paddy remains in the field only. I have seen it many times. So now those kind of situations with AI system, with weather connectivity, it can be supported. Now all of you, the farmer will not know in the villages, but all of you here, with professors, with your lab, with the way science is developing, you can support people in this. So work together, stay grounded in values, serve the nation. Most important is when you work for purpose, the purpose is serving the nation, work for the people, and get a sense of pride in what you are doing. If you follow these 3 P, I am working for my people, my farmers, who are actually the farmers, it's not by political slogan. Farmers are the creators. Farmers are second to God. If farmers stop farming, believe me, none of us will get food and the whole world will die of starvation. That's as simple as easy as that. So I am serving my people, and that is what the responsibility you are going to get. Whether it is in animal husbandry or fisheries or agriculture, this is the responsibility coming on you. And the second is, if you get a sense of pride, you see, your people studying in agriculture, you have your today's secretary, he is an IAS officer from your college. You have an IPS officer, he is from your college. So you can be IAS, you can be IPS, you can be a bank chairman, you can be VUT VC, you can be a research scientist, and you can yourself be a farmer. So you can be in the large enterprise actually supporting the farming process. Like we have foundations which is completely working with agriculture. So many things are possibilities for you as a career. So my dear students, today you enter a university with a proud legacy. Sir talked about legacy and the future full of promise. OUAT has given the country some of the finest scientists. I have met many of them. Some of them, after completing OUAT study, they studied in IIT Kharagpur. I was discussing with few of them, and they have become like their smartest. You don't think they're OUAT agriculture scientists. They talk AI, computer vision, much more than the computer scientists. So it's not that where you started from, where you're going to, should be your path. So this university has given many policymakers, many leaders in all facets. I know an MP, Sukant, he was my junior. Sukant Panigrai, he's from your university. He was my BJP college junior. He is now honorable MP of the parliament. So some of you will go in different places, from politics to government services, to entrepreneurship, to corporates, to social service. All these opportunities are there for you. So success is not measured by marks, like how much you marked up those subjects and got the marks, but by impact you create. So carry curiosity, courage, conviction, and commitment in your journey. You are the torch bearer of New India. New India will look at you. When the climate change is happening, what changes should be in agriculture, a poor farmer in my village will not understand. He will go on growing the same, sowing the same seed, growing the same crop. But you will all understand what the farmer needs. So you are the torch bearer of a new India, an India that will feed the world, conserve its soil and water, and make food systems safe, sustainable, and traceable. I wish you all a very bright and fulfilling journey at OUAT. May you rise not only as professionals, but as leaders who make our farmers proud, our nation proud, and yourself proud. You know, you will understand farmer when you live with them. My father was a farmer. I grew up among farmers. Today also I live in Mumbai, but every 15th day I come to my village, every 15th day, because my mother decided to live in village. So it's just an hour away from Bhubaneswar. Today also, every day morning, I meet them, I understand their problem. You know, when they are doing the things, they are doing with the utmost sincerity and very striving. One crop fails, all of us, if we flunk in one exam, we'll get depressed. We'll have mental health problem. Farmer, no depression, no mental health problem. One crop fails, he immediately thinks of the second crop. Like paddy fails, they'll think of rabi. Rabi fails, they'll think of vegetables. Vegetable fails, they'll think of spinach. Spinach fails, they'll think of something else. So that is actually the farmer kind of, once you understand them and you start supporting them, when is he failing, why is he failing, what is the diagnosis of that, what is this, the way it is affecting the whole ecosystem, which he is not aware. He is not aware what all kinds of fertilizers have come, what all pesticides are harmful for human beings. He doesn't know. But he knows pretty well these pesticides do harm to him. But he doesn't have an alternative. You all can research and find an alternative. So he makes food which is safe for his family. Today he is making safe for his family, by the way. If he has to take milk, he keeps a desi cow for his family and he keeps Jersey cow for your families. But if you help him, he will keep desi gir cow for his family also and all our families put together. And if we help him with alternative way of doing the kind of farming, he will not only keep the safe food for his children and his family, he will create safe food for all of us. So that's the responsibility and that's actually our purpose. That you should take pride in, and we should work for our people, and they are the most important people of this planet and of this nation. Thank you so much.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. परे परे आम सहित आज आम मुख्य अतिथि भाव पाइचु एशियन स्कूल ऑफ बिजनेस मैनेजमेंट रो प्रतिष्ठाता एवं सभापति प्रोफेसर विश्वजीत पट्टनायक को अनुरोध करी तांकर संभाषण प्रदान पूर्वक कार्यक्रम को संबोधित करेंगे। प्रोफेसर पट्टनायक प्लीज।
Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Prabhat Kumar Rao, all the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, all respected teachers, those who are present here, proud parents, and also my dear students. At the outset, I congratulate Professor Rao for this second innings to lead and drive the prestigious OUAT. You have seen many vice chancellors in the country, but few of them, they make the difference, and he is one of them. From my bottom of the heart, I appreciate his calmness and silently impacting the life of many. Today, this is an auspicious occasion for all the students, those who are here, from various parts of the state. And I understand those who would be coming from other places, they are yet to join. All my young friends, hardly they must be 18 years, 17 plus 18, so very young, moving out of the higher secondary schools and entered into this university. This is just not an entry. Today, it is not the day of entering to OUAT. This is a day to take up a journey of transformation. And when I say transformation, it is beyond the change. All of you know, and you must have observed, how the butterfly has come up. And it is a transformative process from a caterpillar to a butterfly. If you think that you are a caterpillar and your mission, your dream, your vision is to become a butterfly, to make everybody happy and to impact the life of people, then probably you need to go through this transformative journey. You will be just not an ordinary student. From today, you are seekers of knowledge, dreamers of innovation, and future builders of our nation. On this occasion, I remember always psychologists, they say, because I am basically a student of psychology, and then of course turned into a management teacher. In psychology we say, first impressions last. So therefore, your impression about your institution, your impression about your life, your impression about your decision being here is very, very important. The way you begin the journey, this journey, you will shape how you continue. So your thought process today will drive the entire journey in this place. Therefore, it is important to have a very positive attitude. Now, when I say attitude, it is the differentiator. You may say that what is the difference between a good attitude and a bad attitude? Two workers, they are working to build a temple. And when the first worker is being asked, hey, what are you doing? The reply comes, I'm laying the bricks. And the same question is being given to the second worker. Hey, what are you doing? And he replies, I am building the temple. Friends, laying bricks and building the temple is the attitudinal difference. Same situation, same adversity. Why one person is reaching the pinnacle of success, why the other person is not able to? Sri Vijay Sahu and me both were classmates. And he narrated that we have seen the struggle of middle class and the quote unquote the poor man. Now, the differential attitude has brought us to this place. Whether he is in Reliance, I am here, somebody else in some other place. So, you need to think differently. I'll tell you, there is a wonderful book called I Am Okay, You Are Okay. This book is being written by Harish. And it's a very small book, but it teaches a lot. And that book says, I am okay, you are okay. It means the best life position is you should think positive about you and positive about others. But unfortunately, in the modern day, the life positions which Harris narrated are not ended with those 4 positions. Through my research, I added a 5th position. Harris said, I am okay, you are okay. I am not okay, you are okay. I am okay, you are not okay. I am not okay, you are not okay. The worst is, I am not okay, you are not okay. That is the worst attitude. But the 5th one which I added is very important in today's time. That is, I am not okay, I know that. I will not allow you to be okay. I am not worried that whether I become a Vice Chancellor or not, but I am very much worried why Professor Rahul became the Vice Chancellor. And with that kind of a scenario, you imagine the mediocrity only because of the attitudinal issues, attitudinal problem. So friends, never get trapped to a negative attitude. When you enter, you are being exposed to different information, different people in the life. Everybody will not be positive. There would be so many people, they will say that you have done a bad decision. Why agriculture? Why OUAT? Some people will say that it's a great decision. But whatever may be, by your own decision you are here. So therefore, you must clear your mind and develop a positive attitude for your future journey. The way attitude is very important. Similarly, another issue which probably I wanted to highlight here is resilience. William James, the father of modern psychology, said, the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. If you want to grow, if you want to develop, if you want to be a change agent, if you want to be an impactor, if you want to be a role model for others in future, then you have to focus on your attitude and the way you see the things around you. Remember, you don't grow in comfort, you grow in challenge. If there is a comfort zone, the growth is not there. because you relax. When there is a challenge, you chase the challenge. And that's the beauty of life. Somebody has quoted, I don't know, maybe it is anonymous, an African proverb. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. When the weather is bad, sea is violent, the skill of sailor matters. A pilot, when he or she drives, flies the aircraft, if there is a turbulent weather, acid test is there. So therefore, never expect a smooth sailing in your life. Try to welcome the turbulent weather, if at all it is there, and then go through that. That will help you to become stronger and different. When things get hard, don't ask, why me? Most of the time, when there is a difficult situation, we feel that we are isolated. And why God is so ruthless to me? Why it happened to me? It's the normal human psychology. We start blaming. But instead of saying so, you should say, what is this trying to teach me? This difficult time, what it teaches me. And if you start focusing on that, you will find great learning experience of life. Winston Churchill put it beautifully. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Success is not the absence of failures. It is the journey through failures. And you have to keep your enthusiasm high. At this age and phase of your career, I know this generation is highly informative, very knowledgeable, and very smart. Our time was different. This is the different time. But they lack only one thing. That is the patience, patience, and patience. So therefore, you should master the art of patience. How to face difficult times and then stand tall. Most of the time you are being compared. Unfortunately, the society only compares. We never take in isolation. We compare. That in a batch, he became IPS, he became IAS, this man became a clerk. So it's a comparison. Never get into the trap of comparison. Each one of you is different. Each one of you is unique. Don't fall into the trap of comparison. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your chapter is yours. And own your story. You can create story. Professor Raul has created his own story. Being a student of this university and becoming one of the most impacting vice chancellor, that itself is his own story. So you need not have to rewrite the story of others. Think your unique story. Each one of you has that courage, conviction, and depth to create your own story. So my suggestion, my appeal to all the youngsters, friends, never replicate the story of others. You create your own story. Run your race. It is your race. Own your journey. Whether you dream of being a researcher, innovator, social worker, or an entrepreneur, your story matters. At the end of the day, your story is original. It is your story. So never be in the rat race of replicating others and creating artificial stories. You will get through ChatGPT, you will get through artificial intelligence, and everywhere it is the replication. So if you want to be innovator, there is no substitute to the human mind, the thought process of human mind. So create your own space. All these tools are important and helpful, but it is not the substitute of your thinking. The great scientist Einstein said, "I have no special talent. I only passionately curious." So your curiosity to understand, to learn, to know new things will make you different storyteller. Develop your curiosity. Never hesitate to ask question even if people laugh at you. Because every idiotic question can create a beautiful idea. So don't kill your curiosity. I told you that I will touch upon resilience because it's very important for all of you at this age. When I say resilience, it is basically bouncing back. There would be adversities, there would be failures, ought to be. How quickly you comes back is going to determine how resilient you are. Failure will come, an examination, a project, an idea may not succeed. But failure is not the opposite of success, my dear friends. It is the stepping stone to success. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times, all of you may be knowing, before inventing light bulb. And when he is being asked, his response was very interesting. I did not fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. So every failure is one step forward towards success. Resilience will make you more patient and it will drive you through turbulent sea. I think Mr. Sahu talked about legacy. Legacy is very important, but rewriting the mantra of excellence is also very important. Legacy is good, but adding value to the legacy is important. Never blindly follow anything. Question, re-question, and then try to understand. Maybe your thought process will make a revolution in the legacy of this university. Four years from now, when you leave OUAT, don't just carry a transcript. Carry your own story, expanding the legacy of the university. Einstein reminds us, try not to become a person of success. Please don't run after success. Success is illusory. Anything successful for you may not be for me. Success has to be defined by your own concept, which you feel is the success. A great farmer, by producing something great, he feels that he is a successful person. So success is not destination. These are all milestones in the journey. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. If you want to create value, not the success. Value will automatically give you success, position, and all your expectations. You know, there was a starfish story, I think many of you must have read. A boy throwing stranded starfish into a sea was told he could not make a difference. Then the boy smiled and replied, I made a difference to that one, the starfish which I threw back to the sea. So therefore, what difference you want to make, you must decide. And don't look at here and there. A small beginning can be a huge difference. I would suggest this is not the day of giving pravachan. I'm sure, because this generation is not interested for any advice. So I will not give you any advice. I will only share 3 principles which has helped all of us to become somebody. First principle is be curious. As I said, keep questioning, be curious, try to know. Second is be courageous. Courage doesn't mean egoistic. And if you don't have courage, you cannot keep your one step forward. So therefore, be courageous. The third principle which I would share with all of you, be compassionate. It is the empathy which will make you different. It is not intelligence. It is not IQ. It is the EQ, the emotional intelligence. How emotionally you are stable is going to determine your success. Dear students, you are not just the future of OUAT. You are the future of India and the world. The world needs bold, curious, and compassionate minds like yours. I, being a teacher of management, I like the quote of Peter Drucker, the management guru, who said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. So the dream which you see that this should be the ideal future, nobody will give you in a platter. You have to create. So create your own future if you want to see a beautiful future. So go forward, learn boldly, live fully, dream freely, and write a story worth telling. You know our great people president of India, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who has inspired many through his statement, dream, dream, dream. Dreams transfer into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. May your dreams inspire action, and your actions lead to destiny. Thank you very much, and I thank Professor Raul and his colleagues giving me this beautiful opportunity to be here and to share some of my ignorance before you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. मनुष्यत्व, व्यक्तित्व, धैर्य, परिश्रम, चिंता और चेतना को नहीं आपण सारगर्भक वक्तव्य पाई. तबे आम सहित उपस्थित अछंती आज सभार सभापति, आम ओयूएटी परिवार मुख्य तथा ओयूएटी मान्यवर कुलपति प्रोफेसर प्रभात कुमार राउल महोदय अनुरोध करी तांकर संभाषण पाई.
समस्त को शुणिला परे मु भावुची किछि अंशरे मोर दायित्व बा मोर जो सीरियसनेस सिथेरे टिके हल्का आसीची. मंच उपरे उपस्थित अछंती आजिर मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर विश्वजीत पट्टनायक, एएसबीएम यूनिवर्सिटी सी हेले प्रतिष्ठाता, कुलाधिपति एवं एबर सभापति मध्य आम सह अछंती श्री विजय कुमार साहू जे रिलायंस इंडस्ट्री प्रेसिडेंट अछंती आम सह अछंती सम्मानित अतिथि डॉक्टर सत्यजित नायक ए विश्वविद्यालय जड़े प्राक्तन छात्र एवं से मानकु नहीं से माने मध्य दिने यही भलिया गोटे परिवेश रे ए विश्वविद्यालय को प्रवेश करथिले तांका सहित मध्य अछंती दुई जण सहकर्मी प्रोफेसर विजय कुमार महापात्र जे यही महाविद्यालय बा कृषि महाविद्यालय अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर सुसेन कुमार पंडा जे वेटेनरी कॉलेज अध्यक्ष एवं छात्र कल्याण अध्यक्ष मो सामने अछंती विश्वविद्यालय अध्यक्ष अध्यापक माने रजिस्ट्रार कंट्रोलर वरिष्ठ अधिकारी माने डाक्तर बंधु मध्य अछंती मो सामने श्रद्धेय नवागत छात्र छात्री तांकर पितामाता अभिभावक खाली एठी भुवनेश्वर रे नुहे विश्वविद्यालय आउ 4टी शिक्षायतन जेपरिकी कृषि महाविद्यालय चिपिलिमा उद्यान कृषि महाविद्यालय चिपिलिमा मत्स्यपालन महाविद्यालय बरहमपुर एवं कृषि महाविद्यालय भवानीपाटना ठारे मध्य उपस्थित अध्यक्ष माने अध्यापक कर्मचारी श्रद्धेय छात्र छात्री एवं सेमानकर अभिभावक एवं अभिभाविका माने निश्चित भावे आजिर एभली एक परिवेश रे विश्वविद्यालय तरफरु विश्वविद्यालय प्रांगण रे से जोठी भी हो से चिपिलिमा हो बरहमपुर हो बा भवानीपाटना हो बा एठी भुवनेश्वर हो यही प्रांगण रे मु विश्वविद्यालय तरफरु समस्त को स्वागत करुछि एवं नुआ जीवन आरंभ करुथिबा अवसर रे मोर शुभकामना मध्य जणाउछि ता छह मध्य सेमानकर अभिभावक अभिभाविका बा पितामाता जो माने एठी उपस्थित अछंती बा अनुपस्थित अछंती समस्त को मध्य धन्यवाद एवं कृतज्ञता जणाउछि एइथिपाई जे पिला मानकर ए जो निष्पत्ति से निष्पत्ति रे सेमानकर मध्य सहयोग रहिछि एवं सहमति रहिछि आज दिनटा निश्चित भावे मो सामने जो माने फिजिकली अछंती मो सह जो माने डिजिटली कनेक्टेड अछंती बाहर कैंपस रे समस्तक पाई निश्चित भावे गुरुत्व बहन करुछि गुरुत्व एइथिपाई बहन करुछि जे विद्यालय शिक्षा बा स्कूल एजुकेशन स्कूल अगणा बा घर अगणा ताकू पार हेइकरी आज एका थरके विश्वविद्यालय अगणा रे पहुँचवा पाद थापिबा एवं गोटे नुआ जीवन आरंभ करिबा निश्चित भावे यथेष्ट आशा आशंका एवं खाली सेतिकी नुह मनरे असुमारी प्रश्न एवं ता देहरे मध्य आखिरे अनेक स्वप्न बहन करुथिबो मु मध्य ए विश्वविद्यालय जड़े छात्र मोर सेदिन मध्य यही महाविद्यालय रे मोर प्रवेश उत्सव हो नथिले मध्य प्रवेश हेइथिला एवं मते आज 41 वर्ष पछकू मोर मेमोरी लेन रे मोर स्मृतिर रास्ता रे मो अजनतारे मध्य फेरी जाउछि तम मानकु देखिला परे निश्चित कथा एटा जीवनर गोटे मोड़ कहीं +2 साइंस बेसिक एजुकेशन रो सीमा सरहद पार हेइकरी आमे गोटे प्रोफेशनल एजुकेशन भितर को प्रवेश कले एवं गोटे विश्वविद्यालय परिसर रे ये शिक्षा लाभ करिबा पई आमे जाउचे या धीरे मध्य यथेष्ट स्ट्रेंथ अच्छी जे आमे को बैकग्राउंड रो आसीचे केते परसेंट रखिकरी आसीचे आम अतीत को संपूर्ण भावे दिग बदलैया पाई ये गोटे सुजोग
एठू आमे बा छात्र छात्री माने सेमानंकर नुआ जीवन आरंभ करि पारिबे। सेमिति कोठी नाही जे आसीची से हुए तो बाई चांस आसी थाई पारे, बाई चॉइस आसी थाई पारे। अनेक आपण मानक भितरु बा पिला मानक भितरु से माने बाई चॉइस आसीचंती, आउ केते जण निश्चित भावे बाई चांस आसीचंती। से जो परिस्थिति रे आसी थांतु ना काहेकि आजि ठारू से माने जेउ भली भाबरे तांको भविष्यत को देखिबे, से सेही भली भाबरे तांकर भविष्यतर परिकल्पना करि पारिबे एवं भविष्यत रे मध्य निजुकु सेही भली भाबरे एस्टाब्लिश करि पारिबे। तेणु मु भाबुची जे समस्ते आजि ठारू गोटे नुआ जीवन आरंभ कला भली मन भितरे धारणा सृष्टि करंतु एवं जो परिस्थिति आसी थांतु ना काहेकि आजि ठारू परिस्थिति निश्चित भावे सेमानकु अनुकूल हेबो बोली मु आशा करिबे। विश्वविद्यालय ओडिशा कृषि और वैषयिक विश्वविद्यालय अन्यान्य विश्वविद्यालय ठारू ओडिशार तो बहुत विश्वविद्यालय हेलानी 28टा विश्वविद्यालय। यह जदिव एकमात्र विश्वविद्यालय एवं सारा भारत में द्वितीय सर्वपुरातन विश्वविद्यालय, यार अनेक विशेषत्व रही। प्रथम विशेषत्वटी है जे यह गोटे इंटीग्रेटेड विश्वविद्यालय जो थे डिप्लोमा ठारू डिग्री पर्यंत एवं डॉक्टरेट पर्यंत आमे पाठ पढ़ी पारुचे एवं बेसिक साइंस ठारू कम्युनिटी साइंस देई आमे एग्रीकल्चर साइंस, वेटनरी साइंस, फॉरेस्ट्री, फिशरी सबू मध्य पढ़ी पारुचे। एवं ये जो एकत्रित भाव में जोठी एग्रीकल्चर अच्छी, वेटनरी अच्छी, फॉरेस्ट्री अच्छी, फिशरी अच्छी, होम साइंस अच्छी, हॉर्टिकल्चर अच्छी, से भली विश्वविद्यालय वर्तमान सारा भारत में यह एकमात्र विश्वविद्यालय। अनेक यही भाया विश्वविद्यालय जो माने सही समय सृष्टि होते सेगुड़िक आज सबू खंड विखंडित हो कौटी हॉर्टिकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी होती, कौटी वेटनरी यूनिवर्सिटी होती, कौटी फिशरी यूनिवर्सिटी होती, किंतु इंटीग्रेटेड यूनिवर्सिटी भाव में ये विश्वविद्यालय जगन्नाथ कृपारू तार स्थान एवं तार परिचय मध्य बजाय रखी। एवं ये विश्वविद्यालय आउ गोटे विशेषत्व है एठी शिक्षार धारा होची त्रिवेणी संगम। त्रिवेणी संगम अर्थ यार तीनिटी धारा रही, शिक्षा रही, गवेषणा रही एवं संप्रसारण मध्य रही। छात्र माने जो माने मो सामने उपस्थित अछंती आज ठारू ये विश्वविद्यालय रे तांकर जेतिकी हक अच्छी बोली से अनुभव करुथिबे, तांकर हृदय रे जो भावना जागृत होथिबो सेतिक हक ओडिशार जड़े चाषीर मध्य ये विश्वविद्यालय उपरे अच्छे। प्रमाण स्वरूप मु कहिबाकु चाहे गला दुई थर जो समावर्तन उत्सव होईची 39तम समावर्तन उत्सव एवं 40तम समावर्तन उत्सव दुई थरे आमे दुई जण कृषकों बा कृषिजीवी भौणी को सम्मान सूचक डॉक्टरेट प्रदान करिछ। 39तम समावर्तन उत्सव रे जेतबळे आमे भौणी पद्मश्री साबरमती को दौथुलु सम्मान सूचक डॉक्टरेट बा विश्वविद्यालय दौथिला, सेतबळे तांको सह उपस्थित थिले भारतीय पाणीपाग विभागर महानिर्देशक डॉक्टर मृत्युंजय महापात्र। तेणु चाषीर एठी केते हक से कथा समस्ते उपलब्धि करुथे। खाली सेतिकी नुह, 40तम समावर्तन उत्सव रे जेतबळे कोरापुटुर आदिवासी भौणी राईमती को विश्वविद्यालय सम्मान सूचक डॉक्टरेट प्रदान करुथिला, तांको सह थिले भारतीय आटोमिक कमिशनर अध्यक्ष तथा आटोमिक एनर्जी सेक्रेटरी महोदय। तेणु एठी जो 360 डिग्री परिसीमा रही, जड़े कृषक ठारू वैज्ञानिक पर्यंत समस्त को ये विश्वविद्यालय कोले नहीं। तृतीय कथा है जे जदिओ दक्ष मानव संबल कृषि एवं आनुषंगिक कृषि रे सृष्टि करने ये विश्वविद्यालय 1962 मसीह जन्म नहीं थिला, किंतु से मानव संबल एते डाइवर्सिफाइड जानिले आपण माने निश्चित भावे खुशी हेबे। एमिति किछि माने नाही जे इठु कृषि विज्ञान बा प्राणीपालन विज्ञान पढ़िले आपन को सही विभाग रे चाकरी करिया को पड़ियो बा सही व्यवसाय को नबा को पड़ियो। मु केतटी उदाहरण होय तो देई परिबी जोठी आम छात्र छात्री माने अधिकारी ठारू अध्यापक पर्यंत, कृषक, वैज्ञानिक, प्रशासक पर्यंत से ओडिशा एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सर्विस हो बा इंडियन एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सर्विस हो इंडियन फॉरेस्ट सर्विस हो इंडियन पुलिस सर्विस हो केते दिन तले रोमानियर राष्ट्रदूत मते देखा करने को आसीथिले से यही विश्वविद्यालय जड़े प्राक्तन छात्र खाली सेतिकी नुह अभिनेता ठारू आरंभ करी नेता पर्यंत एवं उद्योगपति ठारू आरंभ करी कुलपति पर्यंत तेणु दिस इज द एंटायर बास्केट ऑफ ऑप्शंस लेफ्ट टू यू एंड चॉइस इज योर्स आउ चॉइस नबारे दुईटी शब्द हुए तो गुरुत्व बहन करें गोटी है तुम मानकर आटीट्यूड द्वितीयटी है तुम मानकर ग्राटिट्यूड तुम्हें केते मात्रा रे को मानसिकतार या ग्रहण करुच एवं ये अनुष्ठान प्रति तुमर केते कृतज्ञता रही ताही फल परिचय होता है एवं जदिओ मु पाठ पढ़ला बेले पढ़ी एजुकेशन इज इम्पार्टिंग स्किल नॉलेज एंड आटीट्यूड कथा तो मु कहली स्किल कथा नॉलेज तुम बहिरू पाइब स्किल कथा कहूँ स्किल आज समय रे स्किल संज्ञा बदली गलानी स्किल रे हुए तो टेक्निकल स्किल कौ जिनसटा केमिति करिवो गोटे प्राणी की किभली भाव में चिकित्सा करिवो सेटा टेक्निकल स्किल हो पारे किंतु आउ गोटे अदेखा स्किल बा सॉफ्ट स्किल कथा मु कहिया को चाहूँगी समय बदली हाउ यू कम्युनिकेट विथ अदर्स योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल योर लीडरशिप क्वालिटी योर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एबिलिटी योर इमोशनल क्वेश्चन दैट काउंट्स मच मोर दैन योर टेक्निकल स्किल तेणु ताकू किभली भाव में आमे ग्रहण करिपारिबा जहा फल आम डिग्री सरला बेलू पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन सरला बेलू पीएचडी सरला बेलू आमे केवल सर्टिफिकेट रेडी न होई आमे मार्केट रेडी होबा ये मध्य आजिका समय रे गोटे आह्वान हुए तो से सिचुएशन से परिस्थिति मु पाठ पढ़ला बेले बा जो माने एपटे बसिसंती मोर समसामयिक बा तमर टीचर माने बा आजिर अतिथि माने से समय से दिन समय रे एक कथा नथिला एवं आज मध्य जो माने रिलायंस रो एचआर प्रेसिडेंट अछंती से माने तो रिक्रुटमेंट करूछंती टेलीफोन रे वर्चुअली इंटरव्यू नहीं करूछंती तार कारण तांका पाखे गोटे कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छी परफॉर्म और पेरिस जदि पारिबो ताले सर्वाइव करिवो जदि न पारिबो तमे मनू मन छाड़ीदेव तेणु एभली परिस्थिति रे किभली आमर ज्ञान बा नॉलेज सांगे आमर टेक्निकल स्किल एवं ता सह आमर जो सॉफ्ट स्किल सेटा रहिबो सो दैट वी विल बी एबल टू परफॉर्म सेथि प्रति मध्य पिला माने जत्नवान होबा दरकार बड़ कथा है आज समय आज ठारू जो समय मु भाराक्रांत करिया को चाहू नहीं आज ठारू जो समय ये उपयोगर समय उपभोगर नुह इट इज द टाइम फॉर नॉट फॉर एंजॉयमेंट बट टाइम फॉर एफर्ट्स ओनली तेणु जो उपयोग आज आम करवा हुए तो उपभोग करने रेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ दी लाइफ आम पाखे अच्छी तीन टा जिनिस सब मो मन को आसे गोटे है हार्ड वर्क द्वितीयटी है ह्यूमिलिटी नम्रता तृतीयटी है हार्नेसिंग द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ टाइम आज जो समय आम हाथ में अच्छी काली की केबे रहिबो नहीं एवं आजिर समयर सदुपयोग हार्नेसिंग द बेनिफिट ऑफ टाइम सेटा मन भितर सबुबले रहिबा उचित एवं मु तो एक कथा आम सार माने कहिथिले जे द स्टूडेंट्स द टीचर्स मेक द स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेट किंतु जने टीचर हैला परे मु काई अनुभव करुची द स्टूडेंट्स मेक द टीचर ग्रेटर आउ जदि टीचर आउ स्टूडेंट मिसी जाती दे मेक द इंस्टीट्यूशन द ग्रेटेस्ट मोर तुम मान ठारू निश्चित भाव से आशा आउ संभावना रहिबो जो पेरेंट्स माने पिला मानकु नेइकरी आसीछंती से माने निश्चित भाव मानकर भविष्यत जीवन पाई आशावादी थिबे से माने खुशी होइथिबे तुम मान सफलता तांकु खुशी दौ किंतु आउ जदि बाप माँ को छाड़ला परे ये धरा पृष्ठ रे केही जणे खुशी हुए ताहले एई टीचर माने ही खुशी हेबे एवं तुम मानकर उज्जवल भविष्यत मु कामना करुछि धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आपणकर वक्तव्य आम नुआ छात्र छात्री मानक निश्चय उत्साहित करिवो एथिरे संदेह नहीं तेबे परिवार को नुआ आसिले परिवार मुरबी मान सहित परिचित हेबा निश्चय आवश्यक से क्रम अनुरोध करी ओयूटी आईसीआर सेल नोडाल ऑफिसर डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी महांती मैडम को से ओयूटी परिवार मुख्य सदस्य मानक सह आपन को परिचित करैदेबे। मैडम
Thank you. A very good afternoon. Namaskar. Congratulations 2025-6 UG batch of OUAT and your proud parents. ए गोटे एमती समय जेतेबेले उभय पिला और सेमानकर गार्डियन माने गोटे मिश्रित अनुभूति देखि गति करूथांती। पिलाटी नुआ क्यारियर आरंभ करने को जाउथाए सेटा भारी खुशी लगे बापा माँ मानू किंतु ता संगे नुआ परिवेश रे पिलाटी को एकुटिया छाड़ी जीवार व्यस्तता सबु पेरेंट्स को टिके व्यस्त विव्रत और विचलित करे निश्चित। गोटे छोट आम प्रयास करिचु एटा आमर मान्यवर कुलपतिंकर परिकल्पना थिला एई भली धरणर गोटे प्रवेश उत्सवर ऑर्गेनाइज करिबा। ए जो आपण मानकर व्यस्तता को कम करिया पई मु आपण मानक परिचित करबा को जाउची एई 63 वर्ष पुराना ऐतिह्य संपन्न राज्यर एकमात्र सरकारी कृषि और वैषयिक विश्वविद्यालय कर्णधार मानक जो मानक तत्वावधान रे पिला माने जीवनर नुआ अध्याय आरंभ करने को जाउछंती। सर्वप्रथम मु परिचय कराइबा को जाउछि हमर मान्यवर कुलपति महोदय जे कि आउ परिचयर आवश्यकता करूनाहांती। सारंकर इंस्पायरिंग वर्ड्स डेफिनेटली सब पेरेंट्स आउ स्टूडेंट्स मानकर व्यस्तता को कम करि सारिबणी। यू माइट हैव बीन फीलिंग मच मोर कंफर्टेबल बाय नाउ। आई एम श्योर ही इज द पिलर ऑफ सक्सेस फॉर ऑल। सर मंचासीन अतिथि मान को अनुरोध कर पारिबी कि आपण माने टिके सम्मुख भाग को आसंतु। सर I'll call everybody. Next, I would like to introduce Professor Vijay Kumar Mahapatra, Dean College of Agriculture, Bhubaneswar, and Dean in charge of College of Forestry as well. आम संगरे अछंती Professor Susen Kumar Panda sir, who is Dean College of Veterinary Science and Dean Students Welfare in charge. I would like to invite on stage Professor Ambika Prasad Sahu, who is the Dean, College of Agricultural Engineering and Dean in charge of College of Community Science. Next in order, I would like to invite Professor Chandramani Khanda, Dean PG Faculties and Director in charge of College of Basic Science and Humanities. Today with us is Dean of Research, Professor Niranjan Panda. Sir, please come on stage. I'd like to invite Dean Extension Education, Professor Prasanjit Mishra. Our Registrar, Mrs. Pratibha Dora, a Senior OS Officer from Government of Odisha is also with us. The Comptroller of Finance, Mrs. Luna Malla, another Senior OFS Officer from Government of Odisha is also with us. I'd like to invite Professor K.K. Sardar, Director, Agro Polytechnic. I'd like to invite Professor Sabyasachi Biswal, Controller of Examinations. I'd like to invite Professor A.K.B. Mahapatra, Head Department of Agrometeorology and in charge of Chief Librarian of Central Library of this university. आम सांगे अच्छा सबुठार क्रुशियल पर्सन जे आमर डॉक्टर सार ए पिला मानकर हेल्थ केयर ही विल लुक आफ्टर प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर पी.के. रथ. Sir, please join us on the stage. Dear students, the leaders of this prestigious university along with the learned faculty members will definitely lead off your path. Your academics, logistics and health will be well taken care of. I wish. Okay. So the deans of all the 3 outlying colleges are also joined with us through virtual mode. Professor Ranjan Kumar Tarai is the Dean, College of Horticulture and in charge of College of Agriculture at the Chiplima campus. Then Professor Sandeep Kumar Naik is the Dean, College of Agriculture, Bhanipatna, and Dr. Nityananda Das is the Dean, College of Fisheries, Rangailunda. I wish all the students a very bright and bright career in the future. All the best students. Thank you all the deans, directors and our esteemed guests on dais. Thank you all. Now may I request Professor B.K. Mahapatra, Dean College of Agriculture, to offer formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prabhat Kumar Raul, sir, esteemed dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and moreover the dignitaries means deans, faculties connected virtually from other campuses, and the parents and students present here and in other campuses. So really I feel privileged and honored to propose a formal vote of thanks on behalf of this university and the organizers. So from core of my heart and from the organizer side, I must express my sincere gratitude and my sincere thanks to our family head, means university head, who is none other than Professor P.K. Raul sir. He is an worthy alumnus, as we know. He needs no introduction, and because of his consistent effort and monitoring and just insight and involvedness, so it is his brainchild. From last year, the Prabesh Utsav and implementation of this NEP 2020 in our Farm University of the Odisha, Integrated Farm University, has become possible, and he has played a transformative role to maintain the dignity and edu ecosystem in this university, and in 3 phases of this university. I think with his stewardship and leadership and guidance, we feel comfortable. So our youngsters, the new students who are joined, and it is their humble beginning. So with a deep sense of gratitude, I must express my sincere thanks to sir for his consistent effort and guiding us and our students, sir. So our next, I must express my sincere thanks and gratitude to the great management teacher, Professor Biswajit Patnaik sir, who is the founder member and worthy person, so to say, from Odisha. So he has become connected with we people, our students, very often with our request. He has accepted our invitation, has come to this place to motivate our students and just give them a right path, means how to develop the attitude, life skill, and almost all the aspects. So within a short while, we have learned a much, and I am very much grateful and express my sincere thanks from the university side and the organizer side. Thank you, sir, very much. Then next, Sri Vijay Kumar Sahu sir, a successful management expert, and is a core member and key person in this Reliance group, and he has become kind enough to come to this place and guide us and has taken part in this process and program. So I am very much thankful to sir, and from core of my heart and from university side, I express my sincere thanks. Then another worthy alumnus, Dr. Satyajit Naik, is a alumnus of this university, and with our request, he has been kind enough to be here, become a part of this program, and we are very much grateful to sir, because he is having strong this alumni alma mater connectivity. It indicates his attachment with this university, as a matter of fact that it is the base where he studied, and he has narrated. He is the key person who can motivate our youngsters. So I am grateful to you and express my sincere thanks to Dr. Naik, IPS DIG Central Range, for his kindness. Thank you, sir, for your kind presence. Then my fellow colleague, Dr. Susen Panda, has taken a strenuous job and coordinated, because for these youngsters, this Prabesh Utsav or orientation program is very important, because ओडिया आम जो कहे अयम आरंभ शुभाय भवतु, तेणु प्रथम दिनटा जो भलरे कटिला, सार रहा खाଇବା व्यवस्था सब कर पेरेंट्स मान आश्वासना व्यवस्था व्यवस्थित उपाय, तेणु सार यही कार्यक्रम सुचारू रूपे तुलाइवाई व्यवस्थित करने सार को आंतरिक कृतज्ञता जनाऊँगी। मो सम्मुखें जो अच्छा
आमर कुल सचिव मैडम प्रतिभा धोरा जी जड़े वरिष्ठ प्रशासक तथा वित्त नियंत्रक लुना मल्ल मल्ल महोदया सेमानकर प्रेजेंस आमको सबु दृष्टि सहयोग करने कृतज्ञता जनाऊँगी अन्य एस्ट्रीम डीन्स डायरेक्टर्स जो मैंने परिचित होती आम पिला सहित समस्त मु कृतज्ञता जनाऊँगी ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमिटी तरफ तथा मो निज तरफ आमर डॉक्टर पीके रथ महोदय तांकर बहुत सहयोग अच्छी आम पिला स्वास्थ्य रक्षापी सब क्षेत्र में से जेको समय आमर आवश्यक पड़े एक कार्यक्रम हो जेकोसी कार्यक्रम से आई एक्सप्रेस माई सिंसियर ग्रेटिट्यूड and other senior officers and the deans directors and faculty members connected virtually from other campus. So for them their kind presence and association with this program Pravesh Utsav needs special thanks and appreciation. And so also I must express my sincere gratitude to the parents, proud parents so to say, those who have opted or taken decision for their students, kids with children to be a part of this educational system of this university. Last but not least, I must sincerely express my sincere gratitude my youngsters, budding kids, and those who will learn the life skill, soft skill, as our Honorable Vice Chancellor has emphasized, empathy, sympathy, and all those e-intelligence. And all those they will learn within 2 weeks as a part of Dikhyarambha. It has become imperative and mandatory under this new education policy to 2020 program. So last but not least, I must express my gratitude the friends from electronic and print media and our support staff and other associated staff of the university and organizing committee members to make it happen. Thank you one and all. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Now may I request all of you to kindly stand up in respective seats as a mark of respect to OUT anthem.
विश्वविद्यालय कृषिर उन्नति ज्ञानर उदय कृषि ज्ञान मत्स्य प्राणी धन कृषि जंत्रपाति मौलिक विज्ञान गोष्ठी ज्ञानवान विद्या शिक्षा दान गवेषणा पुणी ज्ञान प्रसारण कृषक सेवार लय जय OUT जय OUT जय OUT जय जय एकाम्र क्षेत्रु सागर श्रीक्षेत्र सबुठारे उपस्थिति सुवर्ण रेखारु वंशधारा जाए अरजिछि जस कीर्ति कृषि सेवा पाई समर्पित मन उत्कल माता को करिब महान आम विश्वविद्यालय जय OUT जय OUT जय OUT जय जय
Thank you all. Please be seated. We have come to the end of this Pravesh Utsav. Now I have to make a small announcement. A launch has been arranged at OUT Krisak Bhavan. I request all the students and their parents to proceed to Krisak Bhavan for launch, and thereafter they can complete the rest of the formalities for hostel accommodation and if registration is left for any students. Thank you all. Please, the volunteers guide the students as well as their parents to our Krushak Bhavan lunch venue. Thank you all. पिलामाने गार्डियन मानक इनफॉर्म कर दिंतु समस्त लंच अरेंजमेंट होती एंड इट इज विदाउट ओनियन गार्लिक तेणु आज सोमवार समस्ते खाई पारिबे सेठी।
साल को